Joined by Hofstra women's basketball coach Krista Kilburn-Steveskey here at Hofstra Basketball Media Day. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
Coach, entering your 9th season, let's just talk about the expectations that you have for your team this year.
I kind of some short-term goals for them right now because we have a lot of newbies and fresh faces, and we're implementing the system that works best for them. So there's a little bit of that coming together period, and it's got to happen quick. But that's going to be the period for non-conference, and then as we get together and come together a lot better and gather some wins, you're gonna see a pretty talented team emerging by conference play, and I think that's what our goal is. And we always break it up in thirds, but we really need to quickly get those wins as we're coming together and developing such a great inside-out game that we have up tempo, but really finding what our strengths are and learning putting people in advantage to score in the right places that fit them.
Now, I mentioned that you have a young team, a lot of new players, a lot of new faces, no seniors this year. How has two-part question. How is the merging all these new faces and new parts going, and who has stepped up to be more of a leader this year now that without a senior on the roster?
Well, and that's that's what makes it really exciting because we don't have the luxury. Everybody's gonna have to do their part and really step up. But I think the reason why they are doing very well is that everybody is eager to learn, eager to win. Like I talked about earlier, is that they are so coachable that it's just every day we get on the court, it's fun. Now, every practice hasn't been great. Definitely had some ups and downs, but they are eager to learn and ready to go. So that is helping that process speed up a little bit quicker. And you're seeing different types of leadership. We're really kind of see what's emerging, who is doing what on the floor. I think Sydney Epps does a great job of kind of getting everybody's morale up and keeping everybody positive. And then Alo Edifaroki kind of comes and does her thing, and you're even getting a lot out of Darius Falk, who is the transfer from West Virginia, because she's just the consummate team player. So, it hasn't been a struggle in that part. It's just getting everybody. I think we always say we're in the same book, we're on the same chapter, we're getting on the same page. And I think that's a good thing to say.
Now, with all these new faces and new players, change of style, what kind of style can fans expect to see from the Pride this year?
Yeah, we are still pushing tempo and running, but we're more traditional because we have such height. We're 6'4", 6'3", 6'2". We have such a really good inside game. So we're gonna let them run, let them go, but we're just trying to understand, put people in the right position to get them to the score at an advantage in a smart way. So I think that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna have a lot more inside-out game.
All right, Coach. Less than a month to the start of the season. Good luck this year, and thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.